The following verses are taken in the spirit of the teachings of the Dhammapada, expressed in the vernacular of the original teachings of the Enlightened One, and have been applied to the modern phenomenon of console gaming. Chapter 2. Power Leveling. Grinding is the way to power level. The fool rushes through as if he was already prepared, but the master gamer is patient, and he grinds for hours. He battles, he absorbs experience points. How strong he becomes, for he sees that power leveling is fulfilling. How well-rounded his character becomes. With great perseverance he explores, seeking development and ability. So develop, level up, grind. Gain access to abilities and weapons as early as possible to ensure success. Power leveling is the way, and the full life bar will grow in your character. By battling random enemies and returning to previously cleared areas, the master gamer makes for himself a juggernaut, which the flood of respawning mobs cannot overwhelm. The fool is careless, but the master gamer pads his development. This is his most precious treasure. He never gives in to desire. He is not interested in rushing the plotline. He looks not toward the last boss fight, nor longs to get to the next environment. From the online game rooms, he looks down upon his opponents who have no power to inflict damage. Powerful among the weak, developed whereas others are basically equipped. Swift as the racehorse, he outstrips the map. By power leveling, his avatar becomes the highest ranking on the leaderboards. How wonderful it is to grind. How foolish to navigate linearly. The gamer that bolsters his experience and strives to gain high levels early burns through every PvP challenge with the power of his heightened stats. The gamer who amasses experience and strives to unlock abilities cannot fail. He has found the way to win. Chapter 3. NPC, the non-playable character. As the Fletcher whittles and makes straight his arrows, so the gamer directs the straying crowds of the in-game populace. Like fish out of water, they are stranded in their programming. They ambulate and speak, but how can they act beyond their scripting? They respond, they run and scream, they wander without will of their own. It is good to control them, and to master them brings fulfillment. But how simple they are, how amusing. The task is to utilize them, and by utilizing them to find completion. With arbitrary regard, the gamer interrogates them individually. He ends their wandering. Inflicting violence upon them quells his frustration. He finds delight. How can the homogeneous NPC understand the way? If the NPC is without artificial intelligence, he will never know open-ended response, an uncomplicated projection devoid of substance or equity. What is right? What is wrong? A gamer beyond judgments watches and understands, knows that the NPC is an empty jar and makes use of their presence. In every game, let understanding fight for you, to defend what you have won. The NPC is to be used and discarded. For what does it feel? A useless log of wood. It lies on the ground after wandering out into traffic and failing to avoid your vehicle as it careens down the sidewalk. NPC cardboard cutout crowds provide the gamer with entertainment as they fall by the dozens to the unlimited supplies of ammunition sprayed at them from the top level of an elevated parking garage. The toughest bosses cannot harm you as much as your own impulses unguarded. But once mastered, no in-game features can provide as much distraction as the wayward NPC. Not even your narrative companion or your headquarters radio contact.